Morning, everybody. Hope all of y'all are having a good day today. It's Thursday morning here in the Philippines, and we're going to get some more supplies for Saturday's feeding. And I've got air in my clutch hydraulic line, so I've got to go and get that air bled out of the system. And when I was thinking about getting the air bled out of the system, it made me think of a few things, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you. You know, the clutch in the car, it's got air in the line, and the clutch works, it just doesn't work properly. And there's been a couple of times where I almost had an accident because I engaged the clutch, but I couldn't get the car out of gear and it wanted to keep going. And so I had to shut it down. I had to shut the ignition down. It's very dangerous. And but the clutch, if I pump it, it will work, but I have to really work hard to make it work. The air will compress just like the liquid, but it's very soft and spongy. It's not strong. Okay, and so that's what I want to talk about: religion. Remember, it's written about mixing just a little bit of yeast, just a small bit of yeast messes up the whole batch, and that's what's with this. Just a little bit of air messes up the whole batch. If I get just a small bit of contaminants in the hydraulic fluid, it'll mess up the seals on the hydraulic clutch master slave cylinder, and the whole thing, you know, it won't work. That's the way religion is. Jesus fulfilled the law so that we don't have to do all these little religious rituals and routines about keeping a day holy, not eating this, not touching that. There was 613 laws, plus you add all the feast days and all that stuff up. There's a lot of stuff they had to keep up with. Christianity is almost as bad today. You know, that people say, oh, we're saved by grace and all these things like that, but you've got to get baptized this way or get baptized that way, or you've got to take a bite off a saltine cracker and take a shot of grape juice, you know, and that's going to make the creator of the whole universe that created your DNA, every molecule in your body, everything that we see that's called matter, created. And you taking a bite off a saltine cracker and taking a shot of grape juice is going to make him happy, and he's going to be mad at you if you don't. All right? Think about that. See, the reason Jesus fulfilled the law is so we don't have to chase after things trying to make God happy, and we start seeking God. We take that journey deep within ourselves. It's looking for that treasure. Remember the man that found the treasure, and he sold everything he had so he could buy that land and keep it because he knew how valuable that treasure was, but he found it. Okay? It's a journey. It's a narrow doorway. The broad road is all these ways that Christianity shows you, and other religions. You got to do this, got to do that, and everybody's doing it. They don't see the narrow path, and it's Christ alone, and you walking through that door and seeking the kingdom that is within you. All right? Religion blocks your way from doing that because it takes away your time for meditation and seeking God within. All right? God, I'll never tell you that everybody gets all worried when I start talking about you're saved by grace through faith. That word saved actually means healed. So whenever you come in contact with the presence of God, with love, you are healed, but your life is snatched away, raptured, just like Jacob's was preserved. That word preserved in Hebrew means snatched away. All right, your life is taken from you. You give up your life for Christ to live his life through you, and that's when all the works happen. See, all the things that God did for me, taking away drugs, changing my complete personality, the way I am and all that, that come from God. It didn't come from me. I wasn't sitting there thinking I need to do this and I need to do that. It just happened. It was natural. And that's what happens when you come into the presence of God, but you can't get there if you're all concerned about all these religious rituals and routines, and you're worried about what everybody else is doing, and you're trying to live life by the letter. Everything that you need in this world and beyond is within you. The kingdom of God. Think about that. God, the creator of everything that you see, touch, and feel, and the things you can't see, touch, and feel. He created, and he lives within you. You have a vast library of knowledge, like a quantum computer within you. It's like a switch. Once you go start at the coccyx and you work your way up through the temple of God, once you get up to the final doorway, which is the house of El, Bethel, once you reach that point and you find God, everything changes. And you can't get there with religion, ritual, and routine. Love is the only way to get there, and having a pure heart, knowing that to think that there's something you can do to please God is arrogant. So put that down and just seek God within yourself. Put down your views on what other people are doing. Don't worry about what they're doing. Just you be you. Worry about you. And seek the kingdom within yourself. And once that happens, that fountain of living water will open up. You'll know the truth then. And everything will change for you. And then just your aura, your being of who you are, will resonate with others around you. And they'll find that kingdom too. I love you all. God bless.